Howdy fellers, it's been about 5,487 weeks since I've last recorded anything. And not a whole lot changed with it, but I mean, I've done quite a little bit. So I figure I'll give a little update because I think I'm about nearing the end of what I want to do to this thing. I believe the last thing I put on the channel was when I got my bumpers on. So, I mean, of course, we still got them on. They look a little different though. They started rusting really bad. I can't remember if I showed that on video, if they were rusting at that point or not, but they were rusting really bad. So we got them powder coated black and they look a lot better now. A lot smoother, don't look terrible. Got the rear done too. As of right now, I'm running no spare tire because I ran over a nail a couple months back and just haven't got around to patching that tire yet. Not that it matters anyway, that tire had pretty bad tread on it. You can see I also added some tail light cages. I just got these off of Amazon. They were like 50 bucks for both of them, I think. Not bad. They bolted right on to, they just go right over the tail light, and they use the same factory screws and everything, so they're really easy to install. And here up top, I don't know if you remember, but of course, factory, they come with the silver roof bars there. I went ahead and painted them black. I may as well just get rid of every bit of silver I possibly can. Just make it look all as one unit rather than a bunch of different looking pieces. I think that turned out really well for a like 2-hour painting job. It's not bad. Probably the biggest thing I did, which I actually tried to make a video on, but half my video got corrupted, so that didn't work out. But I trimmed down the factory mud guards. Tried to make it more flush with the body line here. See, I took off the fender, whatchamacallits, whatever. And then I just took a Sawzall to these and trimmed them down, because I'm sure as most of y'all that have Xterras know, it hangs down right here and covers a lot of the tire. So I think that looks a little better. I would have just taken them completely off, but you know, there's two little clip holes like right in here somewhere, and I mean, it just looked terrible if you take them all off. So that's kind of where I had the idea of just trimming it down to kind of hug the body as much as possible. For me to just go at it hacking with a Sawzall, no measurements or anything, I think they turned out relatively nice. I kind of did the same thing with the back ones here. Couldn't really cut off as much with the back because there's a lot more holes you secure it with. Not that that matters, because pretty much, I think both of my rear panels back here, I think they're held in by zip ties. I don't think I have a single screw. No, I have the 2 bolts that go into the back here. I have those, and besides that, they're just held in by zip ties. I don't know how well this will show up on video, but I did a little bit of cleaning in the undercarriage department. All of this used to be just turd brown. I took some heavy duty degreaser and a scrubbing pad and just went to town on it one day. Quite a bit of the brown came off. Of course, you know, the diff's gonna look pretty terrible anyways. But I mean, overall, it looks a lot better than it did. Still, I might just throw a little spray paint on here one day just to make it a little better. Of course, it's not gonna look great, but it's honestly just been so freaking long since I made a video. I don't remember what all was done and what all was talked about in the last couple videos, but I also at some point cranked up the front torsion bars to kind of lift up the front to make it even, so it no longer has that front rake. I mean, it's noticeable if you really look, but I mean, that was just a small thing. You know, I said I was pretty much almost done with this build. I think pretty much all that's left that I could do, I still will probably end up getting some kind of lift for it. Probably not much of one. Some light pods. I do want to get maybe at least just a couple light pods. I'd get a winch. My bumper does support a winch down here, but that might just come later, like way down in the future, because I haven't done much off-roading here lately, and there's not really a lot of heavy off-roading spots around here, so I don't know. I feel like a winch would just be more a waste of money than anything. I've got a hood decal from one of the guys in the Nissan Xterra Facebook group. It's coming hopefully sometime in the next couple of weeks. I just got an email saying it was shipped, but it'll just black out this little center right here. I think it looks really good. So yeah, that was pretty much just a little update on what's been happening with the Xterra while I've been MIA for the past 10 years. Like I said, we're probably nearing about the end of this build. I'm really wanting to get another car. I've always been more of a car guy, and this truck was just kind of built because it's all I had at the moment. I had just blown up a 3000 GT, wrecked an Eclipse a year earlier, so I've always been more into the car scene. But I'm trying to find something now, and once I do, it'll probably make its home on the channel. Probably do quite a few videos with it.